Welcome to French Baking with Nadia. Today we will be making a chocolate sponge cake. This chocolate sponge cake has no oil or butter in it, yet it is surprisingly moist and delicious. The equipment we will use to make this chocolate sponge cake is an 8-inch round cake pan, which I have already used some butter or margarine you can line it with. You also need a half sheet tray, an 8-inch parchment paper, and a spatula. And then we will need our stand mixer and a whipping head. Okay, we're going to mix our cake flour, our cocoa powder, and our baking powder all together. I have already sifted all of them individually. So we'll pour the cake flour in here. We'll pour the cocoa powder on top. And then our baking powder we'll pour in here too. And then I'm just going to mix it all together. So what we're going to do is we're going to first pour our eggs into the stand mixer, to the mixing bowl, and then we're going to pour the sugar on top. And then we're going to allow this to beat for maybe about 10 to 15 minutes, maybe close to 15 minutes, until the eggs and the sugar become dissolved in each other and the mixture becomes fluffy and creamy in texture. So let's begin. And we always start with a low speed and then we increase the speed as we go on. So now we've gotten our eggs and sugar beaten so much that the mixture has become fluffy and it has risen up our mixing bowl at least halfway, a little bit more. And this is the time where we're going to slowly put in our chocolate, our cocoa powder, our baking powder, and our cake flour mixture. And we'll slowly, maybe a tablespoon at a time, put it in and allow it to mix. And then put another tablespoon and allow it to mix. So I'll start doing that. And I just pour along the outside edges first. And we've already heated our oven. We've heated it to 400 degrees, so it's right now at that temperature. Our chocolate batter is all ready for our chocolate sponge cake. We've already heated our oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Once we put the cake in carefully, we're going to reduce our heat to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're going to allow it to cook for approximately 25 minutes or so, and we'll check it with a toothpick to see if it's cooked or not. So also when we poured our batter into the cake pan, we allow it to just sit still for a little bit so it evens out. Now we're going to go ahead and put it in the oven. Here is our chocolate cake that we made. It turned out beautiful, absolutely perfect.